Liverpool, Man United. Now, Fabs has already said that he thinks United will go out there and win, but by how many?
2-0.
2-0.
Yeah.
Ross.
Should clip this, man. I beg you.
I ain't gonna clip it, blood. They go clip it. I ain't gonna do shit. They're in the comments like,
I'll message you.
Yeah? All right. What's going on, people? TroopzTV. Back again. Back our blood clot again, blood. You understand? Yeah, look, he's laughing already, blood. You understand? Episode 2. I believe it's 210. You get me? I believe it is 210. Yeah, because I swear last one was 209, blood. I can see a 9. You get me? I can see Liverpool in 9. I can't see Arsenal in 9. You get me? But episode 210 are back again. As you can see, Zaza is back again. You understand? The people have been wondering where Zaza's been. Zaza's been storm chasing, blood. You understand? Zaza's been on ESPN2 doing his damn thing. You get me? But Zaza is back in the cut. As you know, special guests every week, blood. You get me? This is a very, very special guest. This one's been a long time coming, blood. You get me? Like, this has been a long time coming. We go way back. You get me? He's been saying like, yo, when we gonna pull up, blood? I said to him, yo, you ready to pull up? He said, yo, I'm ready, blood. You get me? So it's only right he had to pull up, bro. You get me? Arsenal Academy graduate, blood. You get me? Former Bolton player, former Birmingham City player, Fabrice Muamba, blood. The man, the myth, the legend. Welcome to back again. Welcome to TroopzTV. We appreciate you coming on, bro. How you feeling, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. Thanks for having me, Troopz. You know, as you said, man, it's been long overdue. You know, time to unfold what needs to be unfolded and pack up what needs to pack up, you know what I'm saying? So take it we need to be taken, you know?
You get me?
Just one note. How I feel about Eddie now, if you had met me, what was it, 10 or so years ago, 15 years ago, however long ago it was, the same sentiment was what I had for Fabrice Muamba. One of my favorite, if not, actually you're probably in there, the top 5 academy graduates we've had in terms of my own personal list.
Bro.
It's an honor.
Man. Hey man, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. As you can see, there's the one in the middle, not this one, this one here.
Yeah.
It was my first trip with the first team. We went to Amsterdam tournament where we met Maradona as part of the team, and then the picture, this one here, the first picture, this one here. It was the first game at the Emirates. I'm sure Troop will know about this. This is the first game we ever played at the Emirates.
The Dennis Bergkamp testimonial. Yep.
Remember that shirt that I've got every Ajax legend signing there, bro. So you know, that's something that we always cherish. So yeah. But anyway, we're here now. Back at it, as Troop say, you know.
You get me?
We're here, man.
And Fabrice is married to a Jamaican blood, so you see me. He's basically family. You understand? The man there, Negro. You understand? The man that do him thing. Aki and saltfish for breakfast. The man dash with the general. Only for rice and peas in the yard.
Hey. Listen, if I tell her that, yeah, she'll be very happy, you know. But anyway.
Come on, what do you mean? If I big up the wife, you know, you understand? Trust me, dog. You get me?
Oh, God. What you like, man? No, man, listen, I'm fortunate and I'm very happy that obviously I met somebody who's literally got my back, man. So I'm very happy.
Before we touch on the Premier League games and whatnot, how has life been for you?
You know what, Troop? I mean, since retirement, it's been great. I've had a lot of support in terms of people coming after and, you know, offer me opportunity because, you know, one thing you realize when you stop retiring is when you stop playing, your schedule, everything changes. So you need to find some kind of something that to keep you occupied. You know, I've been very fortunate after to do a lot of different things. People give me a phone call, come do this for us here and there, and keep me busy. You know, and then obviously I've got 4 children, 3 of them plays. So I've got a centre half, a right back, and a left back.
Rotted, but
nice. The whole back line.
Yo! We said back 3, yeah?
Yeah, they all just gone very. In the beginning, it was like here and there, but now they just literally got into it. So I'm very fortunate in that part. I never forced them to do it. I was like, if you want to do it, you can go ahead. But if you don't want to do it, don't feel like you need to do it. Obviously, I'm also coach myself. I coach at Bolton, so I'm very happy with that. Keep me busy, and also I do a bit of YouTube, and which is I like to do now and again just to share my opinion about football. But all in all, I'm very happy with my everyday life, so I can't complain.
No, that's good, man. It's good to see that Bolton are still taking care of you. Are Arsenal still taking care of you?
With the Arsenal situation, it would have been different if I lived in London.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
would have been. Are you a Manny them sides?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would walk into the door without even shut up that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, coming in, let's start. So I think my kids are settled up here and they're used to it. And to
so they
go
got
down
the
south.
northern accent. Daddy. Dad.
brother. Listen.
Brother.
Let me tell you something, yeah. Trev, I'm trying to be professional, you know. We might as well take it if you want to, you know. I'll tell you that now, bro. You can take it right there, bro. I'm telling you right now, yeah. Like I'll remove my professional hat.
Come on,
you might as well just take it, just take it right there. My pit them, they're not like that, you know. It's just talk out they're supposed to talk. You know, they don't have the northern accent, they just talk normal, like everybody else. But they're good. They're good. They're good.
Oh, nice.
Who do they support?
Now, with Arsenal, if I would live in London, I would have probably still work at the club. That was just because I live up north, like my kids grew up here, they made friends here, so you know it's very difficult to move them from that environment and relocate to London because of my opportunities. So for me, it's more about my kids more than anything else, really.
Who do they support?
So the oldest one is Man City.
Okay.
The middle one is Man City. The younger one is United.
So
the third one's in United.
Okay,
yeah.
So they keep it up north. They don't travel down south.
I do take them to come down to watch the game. I've taken them to the Emirates twice. Take them to Stamford Bridge. Take them to the other side of London, the other side of North London.
Mm-hmm.
I listen. I want them to expose. Watch them as many games you want, as many football games as they want. You know, and up north here, it's easier for us to go watch City, United, and you know because they're involved in the academy, so they always get ticket to go watch them. So yeah, it's good for them.
No, that's good, man.
That's awesome.
That's good, man. You get me. But it's good to hear you're doing good in the personal life. Let's get into the business side of things now. We had a little battle before we went live.
Yeah.
Let's get into it now, man. There's only one place to start. Emirates Stadium. Arsenal had a chance to go 5 points clear of Man City. We took the opportunity. Fab, what's your views on Arsenal this year and Arteta? Because it's been a bit of a rocky road with me as well. Like I was out, I was in, I was out. He literally had me doing flip flop. It was weird. It was mad. But now there's a bit of consistency. You're seeing the structure from top to bottom.
But yeah, now I mean with Arteta, right? If you remember the first game of the season, they played Crystal Palace away, right? Within the first 20 minutes, you look at Arsenal, they look different. There was more structure about them. Do you know what I mean? Like Zinchenko's kept coming inside, making extra midfield players. So you're almost like, okay, I see what the summer was looking like. You know what I'm saying? You got Gabriel Jesus, very difficult to play against. You're like, okay, because you know Crystal Palace first game of the season thinking, I expect Crystal Palace to do Arsenal.
Rocky one.
You know what I'm saying?
Bogey team.
And there was there. You look at it like, okay, they've been proactive. They've been proactive in the transfer market. They brought in guys who are okay, but I think you and I can agree the return of Saliba in the team has a massive difference. Massive difference. You know, Granit Xhaka, he looked like a different person. He's playing with so much freedom. I think he's actually playing in his favorite position rather than him being a city midfield player. That's my opinion anyway. Martin Odegaard, bruv. Some of the stuff that this guy, if he's not on team of the season, if he's not part of the best team of the season this year, I don't know who's there. Just the way he plays. The man play with freedom. His vision is ridiculous. His vision for, I don't know how old is he, but he's very good. You know what I'm saying? And you got My boy Saka. You know, it's almost like everything has come together this season. It's so like singing. Everybody's moving in the right direction.
Yes.
And you can go to the Emirates, you're thinking, wow, this is it's coming together again.
Yeah, because you've been there and you know how you've played there.
Yeah.
And you've been there as a fan or as a viewer. And when you was there as a player, is it as raucous as it is now? Like obviously Highbury's different, but the
Highbury's different.
Like
the Emirate now is now the Emirate. That's the Emirate. That's what you expect. You know, just the game against Man United, right? Arsenal went down. People went panicking. I told you, like,
it got louder. Yeah,
it got louder as the time game went. And then once Arsenal scored, they give them more louder.
Yep.
And you know, I said the best game I saw that I was convinced that, you know, Arteta is the man for Arsenal. Yeah, I think it was in December last year when they played Man City, the season before, Man City, the first 45 minutes, if you recall that game, right, it's like a boxing match. Arsenal had Man City in the rope. Just till Man City scored a goal, that's when anything changes.
Facts.
So you're like, you say, you know what? I see what they're trying to do. And they come back in the summer, they look different, they look more stronger, more happier, and everybody knows the role. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I know your boy Obama, whatever, you'll sell him. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just saying it like
it's true.
You know, he has to cut. So
yeah, he had to bounce.
That was a big call because you think like we all rely on this guy to score. So for Arteta to make those type of call, you're like, okay, I respect him. So they have a good group now, and they're moving in the right direction. I just hope that they get it to the finishing line.
The way.
That's the big hope.
Zah, the way that we have been playing since Trossard has come into the team. I'm not sending shots. I'm not sending shots, blood. Right there. That's the NDL, blood. That's the Nketiah Defense League right there, bro. But since Trossard, you see Fab saying bad boy player. Since he's come into the team, do you see a difference? Do we look like Arsenal before the World Cup?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of fluidity. The interchanging. The guy is producing every single game that he's come in. He's. I would say he might be our form attacker right now. Everything the guy touches turns into gold, and just the way he just slipped in like a glove, bro. His first game was already producing. People take time to settle into a new system and all that, but I mean, I guess it's great talent IDing by Arteta because he just came in and just hit the ground running. And I mean, I honestly did not think that he would do this well coming into the team, but I'm the happiest person alive because that guy has us looking good up front, man.
Now, with Trossard, is the game against Man City, the FA Cup, right?
You saw what he's about, innit?
He had one in Man City defender, 1v1, He did one chop. I was like,
murdered.
That's
he's got Santi about him, where his feet are just...
He
shifts it onto the left, shifts it onto... Drop the shoulder, just...
I was like, is this what this brother is about now? So we know, like, do you know what I mean? So Trossard, he can only get better. And I think if Arsenal will be challenging for next season, I think you need people like Trossard in every single position. Because you know next season everyone is coming harder. So you really need two of a Trossard, two of Granit Xhaka, two of Partey, two of everybody need to be raise their game.
A
and
bit
the
like Man
competition
City, how they have two men in every position.
Oh yeah. But I think with City it's just
it's ridiculous.
I think we're getting there too. We're getting there.
Not to the level of them, where we have like the drop off.
We have two people.
Like before, the drop off would be mad. Like it would go from Partey to Lokonga. Now it's like Partey to Jorginho. It's a drop, but it's not a dramatic drop. Jorginho is capable of going in there and doing the job and getting us through. And you've seen that since he's come in the side. We've been missing Partey.
That was a good buy. That was a very good buy.
What's your thought on Jorginho?
I won't lie. I wasn't happy about
it. Because I got PTSD.
I was not happy about it.
Check, David Luiz. So I thought, here we go again, blood. But
now, Troopz, you have to look at it like that, Like, Pep has been after Jorginho for a long time. So clearly, Arteta must be involved in a conversation where Pep thinking, I see a potential on this guy. Because if you take Jorginho, put into Man City, it will fit in like a glove. No problem. Because he's literally what City like to do. So him coming in for Arsenal, you're thinking, Arteta must hear about this from 4 or 5 years ago to bring him there. And you can see the difference. Even when the game against Everton, even though Arsenal lost, but you can see it's literally fitting in the team.
Yeah, when he came on, he actually did really well.
Yeah. You know, he is calm on the ball, he's composed. Obviously, he's not as mobile as Thomas Partey, but you can see why they brought him to the team.
Yeah.
And I think that's what people can't really struggle. Arsenal fans struggle to overlook the fact that he's not as mobile as Partey. So if you put him in a situation where, you know, you need mobility, so like running back and stuff like that, he's not going to be as good. But anything else with possession, I mean, he makes us tick, man. His passing between the lines is unbelievable. He moves the ball forward very well, makes the right decisions. I was thoroughly surprised and impressed by him.
What's your thoughts on Bukayo, Fab? Because it's literally him versus Rashford this year. For me, I think he edges it because of his age.
Not even that. I think he has a more complete season.
You know what? If they're gonna go to award, you know how. I hope I'm wrong. This is how they're gonna split. Yeah, they give Bukayo Young Player of the Year,
and they're gonna give. Because of his age, isn't it? They're gonna gin on him.
That's how you can look at it. Look like, but obviously, Bukayo is a boy from Helen. So anybody coming for the Helen, though, for me, it's great because a guy called Steve Leonard, who scouted me, who scouted all these kids, deserve a lot of credit for him. You know what I'm saying? So to see this guy grow and getting better from the World Cup, from the Euros, and you know, at one point he was carrying Arsenal. 2 years ago, he was literally carrying Arsenal by himself. Him and Smith Rowe was carrying Arsenal. So for me, I'm just happy that he's literally living up to his potential. Can he get better? Of course he can get better. He's got so many years ahead of him. I can see, can he finish his career at Arsenal? That's down to him if he wants to. I believe he's been offered a new contract again, which means we know that in the current market is up there, probably up there with the 2 or 3 of the best young player in the world as we speak right now.
Facts.
So, I think it's only right that they offer him a better contract and keep him happy and just make sure that we've got enough support around him to be making him and the team look better. Simple.
Do you think we can win the league this year? I mean, we're in a position now where we're 5 points clear. We have a decent run of games coming up in the Premier League. Man City obviously are still in the FA Cup. They're still in the competition that they will literally sell their soul for, Champions League. It's true, blood. If you said to them, man, yo, come join, go link up with Jay-Z and them, man, the man, they would run. I tell you that for free, blood, yeah? They're running to the back with it, bro, yeah? Because when you look at the level now, yeah, our next run of games in the Premier League, we've got Bournemouth at home, we've got Fulham away, that'll be a bit tricky. Then we got Palace at home, Leeds at home, and then Liverpool away. So the next 4 little games, it's like there's a little spell where we could go win all 4 and even maybe build a bigger lead on City. Because they're going to have fixture pile up at some point.
I say, beside Fulham, which I can agree with you that, Marcus Silva, the guys, he's got them moving nice.
And Solomon's moving mad.
Yeah. I think beside Fulham, 9 out of 12 won't be bad. 10 out of 12, I'll take that all day long. 12 out of 12, happy days. That would be the perfect scenario.
That's what I want. That's what I'm expecting. Scenario. With how we're playing.
You and I know in football, there's always going to be an if and buts. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be very realistic. I can see Arsenal go to Selhurst Park, get it out, beating Newcastle, Bournemouth, all this team there. But it's just about taking a game at a time. Yes, Troopz, listen, if Arsenal lose this position, that's down to Arsenal.
Is it a failure of a season if we were to lose the league from this position? Because people are trying to, what's the word? Trying to cover it up with, we weren't supposed to be in a title race. Top 4 was the aim, rare tear. But then I go back to Leicester. When Leicester were in a position to win the league, I'm sure Ranieri never said, well, guys, we've hit 40 points. We are going to be in the Champions League. We are not going to go for the Premier League. I got sacked at Chelsea and now I'm going to bottle it again. No, he never. He said, yo, you know what? We went to City away, got the win. We was unlucky to lose at the Emirates because the game that that game at the Emirates that we won last minute with Welbeck, they battered, man. We were lucky to win that game. If I was in the stadium, bro, and we were lucky to win that game. So they even probably took hope and pride from that game. We have to win the league, bro, in my opinion. And in my opinion, if we don't win the league, the position we're in, it is a failure.
Troopz, you know, if you don't win the league, you know, you're number one person who will come after you.
I'm done. I'm more than Star Blood. He's all right. I'm the one with his head on a stick, bro.
Expression will have a filled summertime, bro.
Yeah,
he will listen. He will.
That's when he'll come back outside. Right now he's inside. He'll come back out then.
You know what I'm saying? So Arsenal the league is for them to lose. Like the league is for them to lose. As you said, the next 4 game you win that, yeah. You can drop at least. You can drop it. You can go to City, lose that game, no problem. But because you've already accumulated enough points anyway. But if City lose another game, you can carry on moving on, no problem. Man United to catch Arsenal, as I said, it's a big if.
Yes, and they have a lot of fixtures. Carabao, well, not Carabao Cup, FA Cup. They're still in the league, the Europa League, and the way Ten Hag's moving, he's going for like every single trophy.
What do you think? When you make of Ten Hag, level now, Troop, level now, bruv. Like level, like
bro.
No bias, brother. Just level now.
He is a quality.
He's good.
Quality manager, bro. I liked him from his Ajax time. You get me? I always respected him from there. The football they played, the way he gets the best out of a player, the way he improves players. I mean, I remember how he had Ziyech playing at Ajax, bro. I remember how he had my man that was at Southampton playing. What him name again? Tadic. You get me?
Tadic,
like the way Frankie was playing.
Frankie there.
The way De Ligt was playing. People were talking. People were saying De Ligt was better than Van Dijk them time there. You understand?
You see,
like,
and when he was 18,
he was 18, bro, and Van Dijk was seasoned.
You see Aaron Bissaka, blood. I'm like, bro, that's twin brother.
It's a bro. Do you see the way he clapped up? You see the way
came back from the dead?
The way he clapped up, Maximum when he came on.
Maximum.
Bro, there was a compilation on Twitter of him just clamping him. It was like Ten Hag has done. He's done wonders there, bro. But they have to calm down. They've only won the energy drink cup. They need to relax, bro.
No, but the thing about it, you think about it.
But the way you're celebrating is like you're Man United, bro. Like respectfully, you're not like a Pompey when they won the FA Cup and it was the be all and end all. This is Man United, bro. Like, do you understand?
But you have to understand. You have to see the forward. It's been a long time coming for them as well.
Thirsty. I got hella water for them there, you know. Thirsty.
And I'm sure Arsenal win the title, bruv. And nobody will be able to breathe, bro.
I will cry. I will cry on stream, bro. I will cry on stream, bro. I will bawl. Yeah, shout out Movado. Bawl, am I bawl? I am balling, blood. Yeah. Oh my, bro, man is deactivating. I'm telling you.
People will be like, "Wow," but I think, as we said earlier, if Arsenal, I really hope Arsenal get across the line. I really hope. Because if they don't, bruv, it's a murder scene out there.
Do you think if we don't win it this year, do we win it anytime soon? If we don't do it this year.
Wow.
That is the other question.
Yeah.
You get me, Zah? Because for me, if we don't win it this year, I think if we win it this year, we have another. That's when I think, okay, cool, because it instills winning mentality. It builds the team confidence. I think if we fluff it this year, I can't see us winning it for maybe another 10, maybe, blood. Not like 5 to 10. Because United's going to go hard. So you know City's going to spend. Chelsea, they're moving mad with it. They're going to spend again. Yeah. Newcastle are going to spend because they might be in Europa, so they're going to improve their squad. Do you understand?
Of course.
Tottenham as well. Even though they're tight, they're still going to try a little thing. It's now or never for me.
I agree with you. I feel like if they don't get it this season, bruv, that boat is gone, bruv. That ship is sailed long time gone, bruv. It will be like it's a hopeful thing, and I think with Arteta as well, he wants to be there's a personal pride there. Think like he wants to be the man. Say, you know what? Since Arsene Wenger left, I'm the man brought the trophy. And you got to look at it like, listen, we all any manager at any level, they want to be known as the go-to guy. So since Arsene left, there really nobody got the Emery the way Arteta got them play right now. So for him, on a personal note, listen, happy days. I won the Premier League. In terms of him as a CV, you can't get higher than winning the Premier League as a coach. You know what I'm saying? So there's so many things going for Arsenal at the moment. They've got arguably the best squad in the league, the youngest squad in the league, with every single player value more probably from 50 to 60 million available in that team there. You know, so everything is going in the right direction. It's just about taking a game at a time and ticking the box. You know, come Saturday, you get that game, cross the line, and move on to the next one.
Yeah.
Zah?
Execute.
Final thought?
Yeah, man. We really do have to strike while the iron's hot, because it's again, we're competing against countries. We're competing against people. Saudi Arabia. That's real money, and they want to win. So this is the season where we're in pole position. We have to get through it. And I think if we win, honestly, with how Arteta, I mean, everyone's watching how we're playing and all that. If we win, we might be able to sustain it, because I mean, if you're a young player and you're not looking at this Arsenal project saying that I want to play in this system, I don't know what's wrong with you as a young player, but it's this season, man. Now or never.
A system that people are not sure about. It's been a bit iffy this year, to say the least. Liverpool 2, Wolves 0. Liverpool chasing top 4. Diego Jota coming back in the team, and they look a lot better now. You get me? Yeah. And I said that a few weeks back, that I do believe that Liverpool will be the team to get that 4th position. I do believe that they will.
You really think so?
Yeah, bro, because I'm looking at it like they're out of Champions League. Yeah. So they're going to concentrate on the top 4. Their form has slightly improved. Obviously, they drew last week at Palace. They had a couple wins before that. They got a lot of their main players coming back. Jota come back. He's hit the ground running. Van Dijk's looking a lot better than he did before the World Cup. You got Diaz coming back into the team. Salah scoring again. Nunes is scoring again. Things are going for them. You understand? And with the whole Bellingham thing going on, will they get Bellingham? Won't they? Them getting Champions League is what confirms the Bellingham deal. Like, they say the Bellingham deal's done, but nothing's never done until it's signed. You get me?
True.
Alexis was on his way to Man City, and then Fergie came in. Not Fergie, sorry. United came in with the mad bid, and man switched sides real quick, blood.
Wow, if you look at Liverpool, they need surgery, blood. On a level, like surgery. Especially
Next
in the
season,
middle, bro.
Midfield.
Open heart surgery, bro. Yeah? Like, let's go through in the middle.
Yeah, they have no middle.
Yeah.
Fabinho,
God.
Jordan, James. That's just Naby Keita, bro. That man, they must have set up brother, bro. How that man you went number 8, yeah? I don't know, bro.
Yeah, like Stevie G, bro. Like you see the way he's talking about the 8, that's how I move with the 14 with certain mans are, blood, yeah? That's the same thing, like.
There's a certain number, yeah, you think if I'm wearing it, I need to be carrying that level too, bro. You're getting number 8 and you're playing every 4 or 5 days or every 2 weeks. What are you on about?
You see, Zah?
That's
a professional footballer saying that.
You're doing me dirty.
That's from the horse's mouth, yeah? That's from the horse's mouth, blood, yeah?
Nah. If you play for France, yeah, you wear number 10. I expect to see Zidane maneuver, bro.
Come on, Platini,
that's what I'm expecting. If you wear number 14 for Arsenal, if you're not moving like Thierry, my friend. Excuse me.
I love Fab, you know.
The maths is not muffing, my friend. 1 + 1 equals 2. Not 1 + 1 equals 5.
Come on.
Don't do that.
Tell them.
You know what I'm saying? If you're a number 4 at Arsenal, I'm expected to be crunching man and moving it, bang, bang.
Or popping
if you're
it
a
around
number 18 for Man United, I expect you to ping it like scores.
Yep.
That's what comes with numbers.
Yep.
If you wear number 26 for Chelsea, I'm expected to head the ball like John Terry, strong. People.
Broken arm, you're still there, mate.
Just wear different numbers.
Yeah, blood.
Number carry weight.
Yes.
Like numbers carry weight.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you play for Argentina, you wear number 10, Maradona and Messi. Maths is muffing it. It's making sense.
Raquelme, like
Raquelme is making a lot of sense.
Ortega, come on, bro. Like, we're talking about Dons and his things, Zaza. Them numbers. That's why I was like, brother, you can take any number. You really want to take my yo, dog. You could take 39, bro. Get me? You could get me 41. It's 14 backwards, bro.
I thought I was the only one that felt like
bro. Me and Zar argued for weeks.
So I was saying, just give the kid a chance.
A chance.
Give the kid a chance.
Yeah, I'll give you a chance, yeah. But I don't give you a chance with that number,
exactly. Bro. Like when Saka got
I can give you a chance number 55, 45. No problem. You can make it. That's not a problem. Yeah. But you're carrying number 14. I'm expecting 1v1. You're placing it where it's supposed to go. Yeah. I'm expected to say va boom, boom 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 is moving, bro. Yeah. You're wearing 14, and my friend.
Come on, Zara.
You gotta make it sense here, man. Yo, number carry weight, you know.
I told him, like, I told him. Zar's too. He's got too much. Zar's too nice, bro. Like Zar could never be a manager. He's too nice. The players would walk over him. He's too nice. Zar. No, you know what Zar is? Zar's a perfect coach. I'm the one that's. You're dropped. And Zar goes, don't worry about that. Put his arm around him. That's that, Yemi. It's literally like, I'm flipping, well, I'm not him, but like his kind of mode. I'm Fergie, and then you're like a flipping Steve McLaren. You're nice. Like you're
like a Wenger.
Yeah, but Wenger had a wild, he had a little thing about him. Like he'd give you a look and like he didn't have to talk. He could look at you. He had like you're too nice.
You know what, like, I don't grudge the guy. Yeah, and he wanted number 14, but somebody would have told him, I said, brother, just wait for that next big contract that you can get that number 14.
Prove yourself first. When Saka and Smith Rowe got the 10, when Saka got 7 and Smith Rowe got 10, they had showed glimpses that, we can go and carry the shirt. When they got the shirt, they went to another level. Nketiah has stagnated. To say the least.
And you know what?
Respectfully as well. Because man love pride.
I'll be very... Troopz, if next season in summer, somebody put bid on Nketiah,
I said already, if big money comes in,
they'll get rid of him.
He's gone. And that's what we'll keep Balogun. Like, for me, we should keep Balogun.
What do you think of that situation?
And even sell.
Well, the guy that's playing in France right now, who's bang? Bro, it's a swap deal, bro. Nketiah, thank you very much. Here you go, bang. Because the other guy now, is it not a top goal scorer in France?
The only man who's got more goals than him, I believe, is
not just France, Europe.
Mbappe, I think, is the only one.
So we know that, we know that the value of him in the market right now, because he's been there, done it in that level there. Okay, Nketiah, with due respect, bruv, I like you, but I ain't see you cutting it in another league like that.
Mm-hmm. He couldn't even break into the Leeds team when he was in Championship. He was a sub. He was a super sub. So, like, I don't understand how you're holding the line at big Arsenal. That's my point, respectfully. You understand?
But I said it will make sense. If somebody come in the summer, say, you know what, we give you 20 to 35 mil, Arsenal will be very stupid not to take that.
Exactly.
You think we'll be able to move him, though? With the new contract, the wage? What he's on?
That's the whole point. They gave a new contract. What? So that then we know that if somebody come in, we just pay off his contract. See you later. Simple. It's a simple math. You know. Listen, I really hope he proved everybody wrong. But boy. Number 14, you know.
So back to Liverpool. You don't think they'll get top 4?
For me.
Nah. Like, even though they need surgery, you look at like.
Did you watch the game against Real Madrid?
Yeah, they got murdered.
Listen, that's Luka Modric at 38.
But that's Madrid, though.
Luka Modric at 36.
That's also a good point, Troopz.
Yeah.
That's Luka Modric in the midfield at 36, bro. And Toni Kroos was on the bench, brother. Toni on the bench. And they're hurting Liverpool like that.
But who in the Prem could do that to them? Like, apart from, like, obviously, Arsenal, City.
You know, on Sunday, United will do them.
Yeah?
United on Sunday, this is how crazy it is, They rely on, like, Milner's my boy. James is like on the way out now.
Yeah,
you know
because he's been playing since like 01, fam.
Yeah. So you've got Fabinho, you've got Jordan, yeah. And what they've got in the midfield.
They got KR, they got Harvey Elliott, they got
Thiago.
But Thiago's injury prone. Fabinho's fell off. Keita's never been that guy. Harvey ain't ready. Curtis Jones is too busy doing up his Jerry curl on the bench. They got the new kid that's got that.
Oh yeah, Baggio. What's
Stefan? Yeah, he looks good. He looks good.
He looks good. But
he's
then
good on the
Stefan can't play every 3 games, every 2 days because he's still young.
Exactly.
So that's why he played him yesterday. I'll be very surprised if he played him on Sunday against Man United. I'll be very, very surprised. But all United need to do is just bring that brother, that Wakwala brother.
Casemiro.
Casemiro. And they have one, Fred.
Hey, Fred's moving mad.
And Fred himself is an energy god. He's an elephant man. Man is just moving non-stop.
Man
he doesn't stop.
The energy man.
I'm just doing everything. Oh my god.
Troopz, am I lying? Have you seen Fred playing, bro? The Fred from 2 years ago to this Fred, you're like
10 hours.
You
know what? Let's bang. See? Banging segue. FA Cup time. Man United 2, West Ham. No, Man United 3, West Ham 1.
It was 3-3-1.
But up until the changes were made, until Casemiro come on, Rash come on, West Ham had them man there on ropes, blood. Like Antonio, my guy, that's my bro, blood. I was so, sorry, you know that's my brethren, innit? Bro, the first one, in the first half at 0-0, blood. I was like,
that 1-1.
Oh my, the amount of time he had, bro. I was like, why are you going so close to the hair, blood? Then he tried to like dink it over his arm. I was like, oh my day. Like the amount of chances they had. Rice was balling. Benrahma was balling. What's your thoughts on Rice, fam?
Yeah, well, because
he plays in your position. What's your thoughts on him?
No, Declan is a good player. I just feel like
you think we can get him?
His time at West Ham is just
limited.
Gone past now. I think he deserves to be challenged against some of the best now. You know, we've seen what he can do at West Ham, which everybody agree. But can he up his level, get to a team where they're playing Champions League football, Europa League football, so that way you can test yourself against the best player in Europe, and we can have an opinion. Say, oh, that's Declan Rice. Everybody's talking about. You know what I'm saying? He's a very good footballer. Very good footballer. Declan can play left back, right back, centre back, and midfield.
Yeah, because he started as a centre back.
It's a centre back.
You know, it's a huge asset to have. But I think, as come back to your point in regard to Ten Hag, right? The moment McTominay got a yellow card, I knew that second half that man not coming in the pitch. As soon as McTominay got a yellow card, it just said, swap for swap. Casemiro coming in, this off, bang, change. And that was the game change from the game yesterday. You're like, you know what? I can see why. Once the United scored that first goal,
you knew that was it. They were coming back. They feel like when I watched them, it's like I used to watch them like 30 times when it would be like they'll be losing like 2-1, 83rd minute, and then bang, Rooney, 85th minute, bang, Ronaldo, 89th minute, bang, Tevez, 93rd minute. You're like, bro, these man were just 2-1 down. They just banged 3 goals in quick 10. Yo, what's going on, blood? Like, I don't even troll these man when they're losing no more, bro. You remember when they had like Redneck and Ole? And they went 1-0 down. I'm on my Twitter straight away. Ole's at the wheel. Yeah, Redneck again, blood. Now I just sit there, calm like, watch this Ten Hag guy turn Super Saiyan. He never had his morning blunt. He gets his blunt, lights it, bow. Man going a straight split blood. It's ridiculous. His tactics, you know, because you know what, Fab? It's the way he's changing games. Every change he makes, it works, blood. Yeah. It's ridiculous, bro.
And so, you know who I watch him, I'm thinking, raw, he's good. That Weghorst brother.
Blood, I've been saying this to man. Me and Robbie was Robbie was arguing, He's like, he don't bang goals.
You like this?
Bro, his game, bro. Do you know what I call him? He's white Lacazette.
I don't see it,
bro.
Man.
He's white Lacazette, bro. He just breaks down the ball, pops it here, pops it there, links up the play. He can't score. But outside the box, he's cold with it. He's cold with it, blood. I can't lie.
For a tall man, to have him in your team, bruv.
Yeah, he's like a Giroud still, but he can't score.
His first touch is killer. He comes in, bang, you're like, huh? Like I was like, I thought he had it, but no. You're like, this guy, he comes in, bang, hold the pass. I'm like, this guy is like, I can see why Ten Hag went for him. you can see why this guy literally say, you know
Fits
what?
the philosophy.
I'll put Marcus in the left and bang, this guy will stay in the middle because he brings in. You can hit him with 55-yard ball. He's like, stay here, no problem. Let's move. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I wasn't sure about him at Burnley, but boy.
Now he's got a manager that knows his game. You think you're seeing the best out of him?
You know?
What's your thoughts on actually Anthony? Because us over here, blood, we don't rate them YouTube ballers, you know. You understand? Like, you just only put tricks on them thing there, like.
Sure, you know what? Yeah, it's one of those girls. Yeah, you meet at the club in there. They promise you, yeah, but the game never give you something, bro.
You buy her a drink all night, and then when you go to man's cutting out, yo, she's gone.
She's gone. You're like, brother, where is she? I thought she was here with us. She's gone. That's Anthony, bro. You know, he gets the ball. I've not seen him beat anybody 1v1.
Nope.
I haven't.
No.
He gets the ball, it will go and it will drag it, and stop and turn it back, start again. You're like, bro, you're Brazilian. 1v1 supposed to be your bread and butter. That's where you come shine through. You know, but listen, I don't want to be harsh on the guy, but I feel like there's other guys out there who can do different or better than him. I thought I understood why Ten Hag bought him, but as time goes on now, you're thinking,
You think he just bought him to keep? You think he just bought him to keep Lissandro company? Ex-teammate and that. What else, blood? Like he bought him to do that dance at Wembley. I don't know. That's the most I've seen him do. Was that dance?
You know what? I thought he would improve from the first game against Arsenal. For the game against Arsenal when they played at Old Trafford, I thought he would get better, but he hasn't got any better. You know, whereas Lisandro Martinez from the first game away to Brentford to right now,
he's improved dramatically.
This is a Troop. You have to admit, bruv.
He's quality.
For a short brother, yeah. He different, bruv. Different.
The Argentinians are blood. He's a beast, fam. He's a beast, blood.
Who did they play? It was Brighton. It was Brighton.
Oh, go on.
Danny Welbeck.
Yeah.
It was Danny Welbeck. It was like his first game. I was like, Jesus, how did United buy this guy? We dodged a bullet.
I mean, listen, on the ball, he will walk into any team in England. On the ball, he'll walk into Man City without his eyes closed, bro. No problem. He set the tone of the game. I'm like, how even for somebody of that high, you're thinking, I see it. No.
Bro, he wins. That's the thing. He wins every single duel, blood.
It makes no sense.
It don't make sense.
He's winning duels. He's winning duels against guys that are like 6'5".
Blood. It's like he's got flubber in his. He's got flubber in his boots, blood, and he just goes zook. Because, bro, how does Donny jump so high? I'm like, yo, man, need to check his studs, blood. Man, need to check his studs, bro.
You know what? Yeah, his positioning as a defender is very good.
Yes,
his position, he games up in a very good position.
You can read it.
He knows, like, yo, I need to be here because he always see him making that last decisive block, that vital goal saving, or that header. It's always him. Yeah. It's not really Varane. Varane's like the marshaller. Yeah, go. And then if he has to do, he just marshals, man. Like, I'm the Rolls Royce. Yeah, you man just run. You understand? He just got man on the lead doing his ting, blood. But whereas Martinez, he's like active 24/7, bro.
He's in the mix.
Nah, he's definitely one of the obviously a surprise player where you're thinking, wow, he's gone better every single game.
Where can United go this year? Can they get any more trophies? How high can they finish in the league as well?
They've got who they've got in Europa League again?
Real Betis.
The Spanish, Real Betis.
Yeah.
I think Ten Hag is going all out, bro, for it, bro. If this might come out at the end of the season with free trophy, if he come out at the end of the season with free trophy,
so why not? I mean,
that's manager of the season,
bro. They've got Betis, bro. Look, they've got Betis. Look, they got Betis in the next round in Europa.
Bro,
they've got Fulham. Bro. They got Fulham. Now, but look,
at home
in the FA Cup. If they get us in Europa before the final, I think they can beat us because we'll make changes. He'll go stronger than us. Because we have
three
Premier League's our team.
Why are you saying?
Why couldn't he?
Why are you surprised?
Blood, if they, you know, blood. As long as they avoid Man City in the
three
FA
trophies is a lot.
Nah, but you know what? As long as blood, Liverpool got 2 last year.
You know what? Even if they face Man City, they still be Man City. I don't think. If you watch the game at Old Trafford, yeah. Oh my
Wembley,
God,
though. I don't think at Wembley. I think if they needed City,
Man City at Wembley don't do well, you know. They don't do well at Wembley, you know. If you remember that, also beat Man City at Wembley.
No, I think we're the only team.
Wigan beat Man City at Wembley. We're the only. We're gonna beat them as well.
Pep, yeah, we're the only team to beat Pep at Wembley. We're the only team, bro. No one's beat Pep at Wembley. It's only us. 2017 Monreal, and then obviously I've had my blood clot Yang when we licked them out. Yeah, we're the only team to beat them. No one they win every game. That's why I'm kind of like, and the way they lost that OT. They had it at 1-0. You thought when Grealish went 1-0, you thought, okay, here we go. City's going to kick on. So Pep's probably got PTSD like, yo, these men are not beating me again, you know. These men are not costing me a trophy, like. I think because if they needed City now, like quarterfinal at OT, this is the round they needed City. I think at Wembley, I can see.
I don't agree. I feel like with them, because they're playing every two days, yeah, their confidence is at all-time high. Yeah. I feel like they can walk into anybody's stadium. So you know what? We'll just slap you in a one-time gone. That's how they're playing right now. Like I just say, everything that team, anything that goes in that box of Man United, it seems like they're gonna score. Yeah. You know,
even Garnacho comes off the bench just a pow.
Bruv, you know
that you's cold.
What's his name? Casemiro header. This one, I didn't know this one was heading the ball like that.
I never saw this at Madrid. Where has this come from, blood? I never saw this at Madrid, blood. My turn goal scorer, you know. I said, blood.
He's a good midfield player, but I didn't know that he had the heading like that.
It's different with it, blood.
You know, so they're the form team in the country. The form team right now, and I will try to avoid them as much as I can. You know, because they are. The way they're slapping people, true. You know, like you're just happy that they're like 7.8 points behind you because they were 2 points behind you.
Shitting it. I mean, like, yo, this Ted Heisenberg, he's just cooking up bare things in the kitchen, blood. You need to get him out the kitchen, blood.
You know.
Question for you guys: do you think the resurgence of Marcus Rashford has a lot to do with Weghorst? Him playing with Weghorst, because I mean, as soon as they started playing together, that's when Rashford, because Weghorst came in this January, and that's when Rashford pretty much kicked into gear.
Fab, since the World Cup, there's nobody better striker in Europe right now than Marcus Rashford.
Yeah,
since the World, he scored more goal than anybody since. Check the stats.
True. He's the most in Europe.
I think Marcus just needed somebody to believe in him, to believe in his source. They say, you know what, Marcus, I have your back. I feel like with Ronaldo takes so much cloud with him. So Marcus was like on a shadow.
I was going to say that. I think he couldn't handle the limelight of Ronaldo.
And I just think now, like, everything that he done with the kids during the pandemic, feeding them, all the thing, I just think everything just clear his head. Went to the World Cup. What he had to do now, like, he's got a manager where, you know, what else help? You have got people like Benny McCarthy.
Yeah.
You know, in a coaching backroom style. Yeah. So Benny, you know, talking to the people there, you know what I'm saying? So it helps Marcus.
Champions League winner there.
So much confidence. Yeah. So he's played with so much confidence that everything Marcus touches goes to the back of the net, bro.
It's
anything that he touches goes to the back of the net.
Even if the flex is going in, lad. Man, loop over the keeper.
Everything that man touch right now goes in the back of the net. You know, he's been great for the Premier League. But I think on a personal note, just to see him playing like that and to see him play with that freedom in his mind as well, as I said, he's also definitely in the conversation in terms of player of the season as well.
Somebody or a team that has no players nominated in player of the season. Tottenham! 15!
Why the expression like that?
Bro,
why the expression like
bro,
that,
15 years, blood, you understand? You know what, yeah? Aye. Vinny, drop the clip. Now,
Tottenham are out of the FA Cup, blood. 15 years, no trophy, fam. A man could catch your body, be out on license, and we still wouldn't have won anything. Last year, day before my birthday, out the FA Cup, blood. This year, day before my birthday, out the FA Cup, blood. No cups. The whole club need to move to Harley Street and have surgery, fam. It's a disgrace. No passion like an arranged marriage. No back like Taylor Swift, fam. Keira Knightley, blood. Division 2 Sanchez. He is garbage, blood. Ivan Perry, I don't even want to say it, fam. Dead food, fam. As for Fraser Forster, he should be the face of Viagra. How stiff he is, blood. Sheffield United, you know. Blades of Glory. Will Ferrell FC, blood. Kelbrook FC. The Mighty Ducks. As for the owners and that, all these man care about. Go-karting. Formula 1. Boxing. Everyone's winning something at this stadium before us, blood. They don't care about us like Michael Jackson, fam. I swear down. No, I'm dead serious. 100%, fam. Big man ting, blood. A Kane Roller's JME. I'm serious. They don't care about us, fam. It's not a football club. It's an organisation, and it's one that's got me seething, fam. You get me, blood? These man want to be selling Beyonce tickets, Wizkid tickets, blood. You get me, fam? Tickets. What about trophies, fam?
you man see it specials yesterday, yeah? You man see him loot. Man said he could have gone jail for a M. Come out and Tottenham still ain't lifted the ting, blood.
That sent me.
Bro.
That sent me. That lights.
Bro.
It's like he can go to jail.
You know
and
what the
come
best
back.
thing is, yeah? You know what the best thing is?
Is that what Social said?
That's what he said, bro.
He was like, he could serve a 30-year sentence or something and come back. And he still
Come
hasn't
out.
won a trophy, blood.
Man said there's no love like an arranged marriage. He
Oh,
is,
man.
bro, he's on the ropes, bro. You know what the best thing is, man, them? You know what the best thing is? Obviously, we're recording this on Thursday. This drops on Friday. I'm seeing that pussy on today, blood. Happy birthday, bro. We are gonna have some.
Oh, it's his birthday.
Bro, it's his birthday,
Oh,
blood. Happy
wow.
birthday,
Oh,
blood.
it's fresh. Happy birthday, my
You
guy.
get me? Happy birthday, broski.
Happy birthday. Happy
You understand?
Oh.
For 15 years, bro, you ain't lifted shit.
Man said can go to jail, come
I
out
like-
first of all in the
He
league.
wants to go jail,
Still with
blood.
them.
He's gonna stop streaming, blood. Look, he didn't even do a watch along yesterday. He didn't even do a watch along. He said, "I've had enough."
Yeah,
I wanna
because
do
he
a
wasn't at the
reaction.
game.
He didn't even go to the game, blood. He's sat in his
Yeah.
yard in
Wow.
the dark, light off, bro.
Wow.
Pissed.
Wow.
He's blood.
Wow.
Hey, Fab, seriously, bro, like 15 years without a trophy. This is the 5th year as well, yeah, that they've gone out at the 5th round stage. 5 years in a row, they hit this point, and it
Oh,
just...
really? Oh.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah.
this is the... I've actually got the... I took a screenshot, because you know me when I'm on fuckery, innit? I just go preying and them thing there. So I got the screenshot, blood, you understand? So in 2018-2019, they lost to Palace 2-0. 2019-2020, they lost to Norwich 4-3 on penalties. 2020-21, they lost to Everton 5-4 after extra time. And then last year, they lost to Middlesbrough 1-0 away after extra time, blood. And then obviously yesterday, they lost 1-0 away to promotion chasing Sheffield. The Sheffield have been doing great things in the Championship, but we have to look at Tottenham now. The lineup they made, knowing that this is your last real opportunity at a trophy. You're 1-0 down in the Champions League. There's a chance you can come back, but you ain't winning that, blood. This is where, you understand, you have the chance, and you don't start Harry Kane. You start a pigeon who has 0 goals in the Premier League. The man blocked me. I didn't even at the brother, blood. Richarlison blocked me, fam. I didn't even at him, bro. The pigeon. I called him a pigeon and he blocked me, blood. I didn't even at him. I didn't even at him, bro. And he's blocking.
Why you call them a
Bro,
pigeon,
why
man?
is he? Like, this Don is searching his name on Twitter, you know, Richarlison, and then putting words, pigeon, Troopz AFC, block. I didn't even at him. I didn't even at Donny, bro. Blood. My social media guy sent me the tweet. He's like, bro, we're blocked. I said, what do you mean we're blocked? I said, let me check my personal account because he blocked back again. When I went to check my one,
he blocked both?
He blocked both.
I give you personal.
He's blocked back
I
again.
know he blocked back again.
And my personal on Insta and Twitter, bro. On both platforms, bro. But how can they start that pigeon over Harry Kane? And is this the season that he leaves Tottenham? Because they had one opportunity at a trophy. They sacked the man who's king at trophies, Mourinho, 3 days before the final. Harry Kane has now broken Jimmy Greaves' goal-scoring record. Has he done all he needs to do at Tottenham? Is it time for him now to finally call it quits and try and win a trophy. Because if he stays there, he ain't winning nothing, blood. Like, Trey's won more trophies than him. You understand? Like, Trey's 9, bro. You get me in?
Most importantly, Livy doesn't care.
That's the thing as well.
Levy would.
You know what? You will get to a stage of his career where he's done what he needs to do for Tottenham. As you say, he broke an order record, and I felt like last year that was the best opportunity for him to leave to go to Man City.
Yes.
But obviously, him and his brother were on different terms in it, so that's why that deal never gone through. And now you look at it thinking, who's that there is going to take Harry Kane with the wages? And also, if you're going to go to Harry Kane, you know you deal with Mr. Levy. I love Mr. Levy. He's a good guy. He's been good to me.
Yeah, very.
Boy, that man, when it comes to dealing numbers, if your ABC is not 88, nah, he ain't moving the goalpost for no one. If he asks to give me £20, he's not asked to give you 19 pence. No, £20 is £20. Don't come in £18 because it's not gonna beat. So that would be a hard bargain for anybody. And I don't know how much Harry Kane is worth now in the current market anyway. You know, because we know.
Look, Haaland went for 70. Obviously, there was reasons how they.
Yeah, but Haaland had 1 year left in his contract.
Yeah.
And that clause was 1 year left, 70, you can take him.
Yeah.
So we don't know what Kane is worth at the moment. Also, you got to remember, Kane with his ankles in it. So every single time you feel over this ankle, he's always out for a couple more than 2 or 5 weeks as well. So you got to bait all of that into.
Yeah, it's made out of glass.
Into the question. So, you know, it depends if you're willing to take the risk. But I think he's done his time as Spurs. He served the club really well. Done all he need to do. Time to cut, man. It is what it is.
You think Conte
they need the money now?
You think Conte cuts at the end of the season?
Yeah, man. I think that money's done out here, man. Yeah, I think Conte, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like when you see Antonio Conte, he's one of those brother where he can wake up one morning and say, you know what, I'm not feeling this people now, I'm gone.
He did it at Inter. He said, you might not gonna give me the bag. I'm gone. I don't care. I'm gone.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
Yeah.
But you know what? People say nobody knows. They said he's ill. Yeah, quote unquote ill.
Yeah.
That's what it come across. Yeah. Where's the proof, bruv? Where's the proof? My man can be somewhere in Santorini just on one, bruv, on a chill vibe out here, cooling it off. Like, I let the assistant. My man keep losing his hair in the middle all the time.
Bro, I said it. He's got an island on the middle of his head. He's got like the Bahamas. He's got Cuba. He's got Haiti.
He might as well come join my crew, bro. It's a single, it's a one thing done, bro.
Mark said it best, bro. Be bold by choice. You understand? Just let it go. Shout out Elsa, bro. Let it go.
But if you don't want to, just head to Turkey, bro. It's a 1-2 maneuver done, bro. They will sort you out, come quick,
bro.
But I just feel like Antonio Conte checked out Tottenham long time ago. By the time that a manager has got option to sign a year contract, he's not holding it off. He's not signing it. So which means, so what's the plan then?
Yeah, true.
Because
you need your manager for stability.
Like you guarantee income, but you're saying I'm not sure. What you're not sure about? Why not just say, you know what? Thank you very much. Move just on, simple. And I think that's what's gonna happen in the summer. They're gonna have to search for a new manager because, you know, I feel like they've not lived up to his expectation in terms of what he wants in terms of his recruitment.
So? Yeah.
Nah, yeah. I mean, Conte is not patient. He will divide. I honestly think that this whole situation might be a good buffer for them to go their separate ways. And now, since Fabrice just put it in my brain, I'd say he could, as he said, he could be chilling. What the hell's going on? Why isn't he back on the touchline and all? But yeah, I don't think he lasts.
Bristol City 0, Man City 3. City looking a lot like themselves. Phil Foden balling out. Kevin De Bruyne, blood. Did you that pass, to break the line to Ake, bro? Ridiculous, blood.
He's unreal.
Hey, Kevin, ball out of control, innit? That Monday is just Kevin, innit? That's that you can say. It's Kevin, innit? Kevin do what he want to do, innit? When Kevin want to ping it, will ping it. When Kevin want to do a 5-yard pass, he will get a 5-yard pass. So he's no wonder why City keep hold of him. I don't think there's a replacement for him if he leaves City.
I was going to say that. Who can play that role the way he does for City? Because enough of them ain't ready, like.
True. Then no one is cutting it like that guy at City. No one. I don't think there's anybody in the academy can play like that guy. Because some of his passes, you're like, is this guy really playing football, or is he just on his own game? Like, you know, his contribution, the effect he have on a team, every single season it gets better. Every single season.
How do you think he's been this season? I think this has probably been his shakiest season. I think because of the high standards he sets, especially City fans. I chat to a lot of City fans, and even they say to me, he's not at the heights. But they say that second half of the season, he turns into a mentality monster. And you're seeing that second half of this season. You're seeing that De Bruyne.
But he's getting dropped a lot.
Yeah, like Pep's moving mad.
He's dropping him a lot.
Pep is Pep, isn't it?
But he's got that blood.
He's got it in
the
him.
man
That's
dash
the thing about
Cancelo, and he's got no left back. The man sells Zinchenko, dash Cancelo. I don't care, blood. Man's gonna play. I don't know. We're gonna play Bernardo Silva there, blood. He's mad.
But then that's also the ego in him. You know what I'm saying? That's Pep for you. So like, with City, right? I feel like they had a stumbling block. Reason being, listen to me, right? Buying the guy up front, yeah, which means they have to play in a certain way, Troop.
Yeah.
You look at it, right?
You gotta feed him.
That guy up front, Haaland, City play to his strength, not according to the team's strength.
Facts.
Two different things.
Facts.
So Haaland is more play behind and run. And if you look at the stats, there's so many City play a lot of long ball than usual.
I've been saying this.
They're not like tiki-taka and find
the
people through
intricacy and the fluidity has got.
It's not like that. It's we're playing to Haaland because we know you bet play the ball behind him, you have a chance to score a goal. So Haaland is probably the strength and the weakness of City.
Facts.
Because, you know, if you stop Haaland,
you stops,
yes, you get Mahrez to score now and again. Yes, you get Foden score now and again. But it's, you know, if you stop Haaland and you stop Kevin De Bruyne, you got the best chance to be City. Best chance. But they have a lot, they're not really moving it like that. Even though they are good, but they're not as effective as those two. You know, listen, they're still a very good team. But as I said, Haaland is the worst and the best case scenario for City.
What about the 100 million man? Zaha gives him a lot of the 100 million man Grealish.
He's woken up this season.
But
last season he did nothing.
I don't know, like for me,
allow it, man. Allow it.
I rate Grealish. Zaha's I rate Grealish.
Last season he did nothing. This season
I rate Grealish. I rate Grealish. I can't lie.
Serious?
Yeah, but I can't lie. I'll take Grealish. I'll take Grealish at Arsenal.
You know, in 1998, when they get £50 million, he gets Zidane, bruv. Yeah?
Yeah.
50. That's 1998. Zidane.
Juventus to Madrid.
Zidane is coming. Zidane is coming with Ballon. It's coming with Ballon d'Or, prestige,
Champions League.
World Cup winner. Yeah. Now, £100 million, you get brother from Midland.
Captain of them.
But is that to do with? Is that to like? So Jack knows he's not worth 100. Villa said, "When you want him, this is what you're paying." That's what Villa valued him at. But he knows, Pep knows, we all know he's not worth 100.
True. You know what? Yeah, you work for this company. Yeah.
Yeah.
If Villa, no. If City send the company you work for a email, yeah. It said whatever you pay Troopz, we'll double him or we quadruple him for him to come to work for us. But you know full well thinking, I ain't really like that. Would you say no to that? Let me hear that. Let me hear that one time. Would you say no to that, bro? Would you say no to that? Would you say no to that, bro?
Man, no, innit?
Okay, then say no more. Yeah, say no more. I'm saying
but maybe
City
Pep sees him and seeing like, yo, I can mold him into something to fit the philosophy that I want. Because this season you've seen a lot more from Grealish this season. You
realize that every single time the ball comes to him, he slow everything down.
But ain't he that style of player that he just? But that's a bit like when it goes to like when Xhaka gets it, he'll slow it down a bit.
No, but when he gets it, it's touch, stop.
But ain't that his style of play? Like when he likes to carry. I remember he's not really playing in his position. He's a ball carrier.
Yeah, but when you move to a team like City, you have to play according to them, not according to you.
Yeah.
So when you move to a team like that, your expectation of playing for Aston Villa is different. We play at City, we expect to win every single week. We expect you to play better every single week. You cannot really afford to have a one-off, like an off game. Whereas like now, you're like, 100 million, I'm not seeing it, bruv. Like, listen, the guy is good what he does, but for 100 mil, bruv, you can't justify that price. And it ain't not the worst thing about it. Man having to go Amaron, but at Newcastle. Who would you pay for? Who would you pay for 100 million now? Amaron or Jack? You tell me now. Who, after you see what that man at Newcastle doing, yeah? Amaron, that man had a digger, and him, who would you pay for 100 million now? Who's actually?
That's a shout, you know. That's a shout.
No.
Because Almiron's moving, like even
that's facts.
Because Almiron
That's
dropped.
facts.
The thing with Almiron is he's been on fire. He dropped off when Guimaraes got injured. As soon as Guimaraes come back, he started firing again. He's gone back up again. That is
And the thing with Almiron, he's direct with it.
You
know what you're getting with it. It's direct. But
he will run at his man. He will hold the front.
Yeah, English tags, man.
He will bag it from long. He's got goals. He's got assists. He's got a lot more to his game. He's younger.
He scored more goals than my man.
Way more
this year.
Yeah.
Way more.
He's clear.
But my man is 100 mil. Troopz, the math is not muffin, my friend.
English tax.
English tax. Of course. That's the only way. That's the only way to explain it. It really is.
That's the only thing.
You know?
There's no other way.
Listen, with them, yeah, I always feel like they can never be that club.
Who, City?
They can never be that club.
What, like a United, Arsenal, Liverpool?
They can never, bruv. The history don't back it up.
Yeah.
True. Like, how can
you think they can't do what Chelsea did, where they kind of turned themselves into? Because Chelsea was always a good cup team when we were growing up. It was the league where they was dead.
But true. How can you go from Nike, Puma, bruv? First of all, reason why they got fall off Nike because they weren't selling enough shirt. Yeah, what? You tell me, who's a superstar in that team? Actually, superstar who can sell shirt.
The only one's really Haaland.
But if you go to Japan, you reckon you can sell a shirt, Man City shirt in Japan?
If
you take Arsenal shirt in Japan, you're able to sell it.
Yeah.
If you take Man United shirt into Japan,
it's flying.
It's not a problem.
Yeah, Liverpool, Chelsea.
Even you can go back and see you can bring any ex-player Man United or any ex-player Man City, take them to Japan. United just bring one ex-player, Bex. Game over, bruv.
Yeah.
Facts. We take Henry, done. Chelsea take Drogba,
done. Real Madrid bring Ronaldo, game over.
Barcelona bring Xavi, Messi, Iniesta, Kluivert, Rivaldo, Ronaldinho.
Who does City send?
Sean fucking Goater, blood. Sean Goater, bro. The man they're sending Sean Goater, blood.
Listen, they've got a caliber of ex-players. They've got a couple of ex-players, but I don't think they've got that superstar status where you're like, you know what?
The only one is that they had who can do is Aguero. Kun was the only one. Kun was the only one, bro. Now it's like,
obviously,
But De Bruyne, he's a bad man, but is he like an Mbappe where is he a shirt seller like that? You understand?
It's not commercially like that.
I can see Saka selling more shirts. Selling more shirts than De Bruyne. I'm being deadly honest.
Oh, yeah.
I can see Saka shirts flying, blood.
Bro, Nigeria alone will back Saka.
Yeah. So I feel like they're always going to be a catch-up team where that's why I feel
that's
like
a good shout, though,
True, I'm telling you, that's why they have to buy so many teams around Europe to make them look like
true, you know. Because they go by the Yankee man, them New York. They got links with what's it?
The team in Australia,
Australia.
Yeah. They have to. They have to because commercially they're not cutting it like that. You know that Etihad they've got a right to build the third tiers.
But why? Because the thing's empty. I saw that. I said, "Are you man taking the piss? You man can't have a 3 stadium, blood." But you're telling me about you're gonna add an extra tier. Hotel Hotel's gonna be in, man. They're gonna, man. People are gonna lose their job working in the hotel. There's gonna be no staff. There's gonna be no people.
Yeah, but you know
the
nick them. You know they nick them to call Man City here.
Yeah.
Empty head.
That's what I'm saying.
Empty head.
Yeah, that's what we call it. The empty head, blood. You got old toilet and the empty head.
So, like, you look at it, you're thinking, yeah, but the thing is that if Pep leave that club, bro, that's a problem. That's a problem.
You think Pep's the only thing that's keeping them still there. You think if Pep goes, that's it.
True. Pep is the one that actually bring in revenue.
Yeah.
People come to watch Man City. They don't come to watch Man City. They don't come to watch Pep. I lie though. You take Pep out of the equation.
I've never thought of it that way.
You take Pep out of the equation. You're not getting. Well, who you gonna replace? Anybody that come after Pep here is like, what happened to Man United? Anybody that come after Sir Alex, you know, will be is a massive job. So Pep come off Man City.
Well, Arteta.
No, he's Arsenal for life.
And you know what? I can see Pep being there for a long time because nobody's gonna be paying Pep wages. No club in Europe can compete with Pep's wages. No one.
I don't even know where Pep would go now because I can't see him going. I can't see him going Italy. I can't see him going France. No. He's done Spain. He's done Germany. He's done England.
Yeah, and it just
maybe the Spain
for
job.
2 years. Maybe it will take a sabbatical for 2 years and see what happens.
Yeah, the man, they love a sabbatical, you know. Every minute. Yeah. Him, Klopp. I can see Klopp taking a sabbatical after Liverpool job. Taking a couple years out.
I think that Liverpool job has drained him out big time, man. I can see him just saying, you know what, let me just cool it off for the time being, man. Because he's
going up against Pep for that. Yeah, I don't think he's got like the strength of Wenger to go for that long period of time. Keep going. Fergie and them, man. It's a different gen.
I think current coach's season now, it's when times to go. It's time to go, man. It's too much of a stress on them, and too much. The job is more the money than ever now. You know,
that's the thing.
24/7, you're on.
We're just gonna fly through the FA Cup results quickly. Stoke 0, Brighton 1. Matoma causing problems again. That kid Ferguson, they're calling him the new Harry Kane, blood. You get me?
Harry Kane, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm gonna keep my eyes on him, blood, and see what's going on because he's a good he's a fox in the box. You understand? He looks like like Nketiah on steroids, blood. You get me? So we'll leave it at that, blood. You understand? Leicester 1.
This guy can't catch a break.
Yeah, we have to, blood. You get me, blood. Strays will fly on this show. You know the things are, blood. Leicester 1, Blackburn 2. Blackburn, big victory away from home. They're flying.
That's pressure on Brendan, you know.
Yeah, blood. In the Premier League,
how did he survive, man?
Do you know what? There's no one else to replace him with. Like, who they're gonna go for?
Brendan has a huge sellout clause, so if they sack him, the payout is too big.
Makes sense.
You can't be jumping off the ship like that, man. What are you talking about?
That is true.
How can somebody say I've lose that many games? Why not come and say, you know what? Just had a guy at Chelsea, Graham Potter. That man look hurt, he look tired.
Yeah.
But it's like, let me carry on in there. If you're gonna sack me, you're gonna get rid of me. But I know my payout is nice. That's why I don't want to come and say I want to leave. However, you tell me to leave. That's it. Probably you hold up to as long as you can.
Fulham 2, Leeds 0. It was literally a contest for who scored the best goal, blood. Now, who scored the best goal, blood? Solomon was doing his usual cutting and whip it, but then Paulina licked it from like 40 yards, blood.
Yeah, Paulina goal is nice.
Paulina goal is nice.
That was
anywhere from long
distance.
Innit?
Yeah.
Because, blood, I was like, when I see it, I said, that's about 40 yards, blood.
Yeah.
That was...
Fulham, as we discussed earlier, they're a tricky customer, you know?
Yeah, blood.
Hell of a good player, Paulina.
What Marco Silva's done there, what do you think about Marco Silva? I mean, he had a he done well at Hull. Like, I remember when he went to Hull, I think if they had got him in earlier, he would have kept them up.
Stayed up.
I think he got treated wrongly at Everton.
Yeah.
I think now he's working wonders.
Now, as I said, he learned from his mistake on both of those clubs. And at Everton's a very difficult club to manage because it's so
poison chalice
so
right
close
now.
that everybody's always known, your business. So he taking time away from the game, coming back more, rejuvenate, and it looks like he got exactly what he wanted. Go to the championship, get them promoted, come back in. They didn't make the same mistake like they did last time when they got promoted with they bought whole heap of player. But now like they both player that actually are capable to get in the team. So now we're seeing the Marcus Silva that everybody talk highly of.
Quick thoughts on Willian. Obviously, the guy had me moving.
Ooh!
Guy had me moving mad. You get me? I think a restraining order was placed on me.
William, it looked like a William from Chelsea, not the one from Arsenal.
Right? And now he's playing. He looks
playing
like a Ballon d'Or candidate now.
William can play because he's coming in and whipping the ball, playing with freedom, and it just seemed like he's enjoying himself again. Maybe the move to Arsenal just wasn't the right move for him.
It definitely wasn't.
You know,
it definitely wasn't. Southampton 1, Grimsby 2. I predicted this.
Wow.
I predicted this on the pod last episode. I said the shock of the round will be Grimsby going to Southampton and licking off their head tops. And that's exactly what they did, blood. Southampton are
Southampton, they're
gone. They're gone.
Whole different type of mess right now.
I think that's the one team that you can say are gone. They're relegated. There's the other ones. I think from 19 to 13, it's a battle. Any of them, it could be 2. Any of them. But I think them man, they're dead and gone.
And maybe Bournemouth, depending on how they play this weekend.
That's true.
Yeah.
Burnley 1, Fleetwood 0. Company's doing great things at Burnley, blood. He's got them flying in the championship.
You know what?
They're playing good football as well, like, and I'm happy to see like a lot of brothers up there. Like, I know Cornet was the test last year. Let's test the waters and see what's going on. Like, they saw it was calm. Say, all right, come, we're going for company, blood. We're bringing all the man them now, blood. You understand, my car? Boy, all I saw up there was fish chip shop. You understand? I've been Burnley, blood. Hey, it's mad up there, blood.
Don't do people up north like that, man. Don't do it like that, man.
You know I'm a Londoner, blood. You know I'm going to send shots to them man down there, blood.
You know what, yeah? With Vincent, yeah, his time going to Anderlecht and learning the trade there helped him big time. And to take over a team and a club the way they used to play to what they're playing now, it's a whole 360.
Facts.
We know that going to Burnley, it's a long ball journey. It's a fight after fight. Now you go in there, they're all playing proper tiki-taka football now. So company deserve a lot of credit. And if you get them promoted, that'll be even a huge achievement. But the real test will be next season when they're actually in there with the big boys.
You think he might be the one to replace Pep?
Because it's out. Because all his man them are doing well. Company's flying. Arteta's flying.
Arteta's flying, yeah.
Chavi's flying with Barca.
Xavi, top of the league.
Like all of them are doing. Like Ten Hag took something. I think Ten Hag was under Pep for a little thing.
And Pep Bayern,
right?
Yeah, Bayern. I think he had thing. So all his apprentices are actually flying. But that's a good shout.
That's a sign of a good manager.
Yeah,
it's that he brings in good players and good guys who make them a very good coaches. You know,
Premier League.
It will be interesting to see.
Yeah, trust me. That's what I don't. Who do you think though? You think Xavi? If Xavi was to,
I think
Xavi.
I can see them just taking company. Simple as that.
Company ready made.
They're like, you know what? He's a club legend. He won the Premier League with us. It's a no-brainer. Just say, you know, we'll come over and then let's start this journey again. You know,
Premier League games this weekend. Obviously, Arsenal taking on Bournemouth, 3 o'clock kickoff at the Emirates.
Arsenal win 4-0.
4-0, yeah. 4-0. I said 4-0. We gave them 3-0 early in the season, blood, when Jesus was doing up
I think Arsenal would be too strong. Yeah. And, you know, when you're in that relegation battle, once your team considered a goal, your head just goes, man. You're like, let's just see the game through in it. So I don't see Arsenal losing the game. If Arsenal lose this game, will be massive. I mean, I don't even expect Arsenal to lose this game. You know, I think Arsenal will be too strong, too good. Do I expect him to make changes?
I was going to say that. Would you make changes? I mean, we saw Partey come off the bench second half. Jorginho came off. I don't think it was to do with injury. I think it was just to give Partey some minutes. And
I think that's the only change he'll make.
Yeah, knowing Arteta, that's probably the only thing he'll do.
That's the only change. He'll probably go
He's
to
been consistent this year.
Because it's Bournemouth, would you rotate the front line, i.e. put in Nketiah, or maybe put in a Fabio Vieira to the midfield?
You know, I'd love to see Fabio Vieira given more opportunity, but I can see why he hasn't been given that many chances, because what they've got, Odegaard, you know, Granit, you got Partey that works really well.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I think maybe in next season when he gets more used to the pace of the Premier League and everything else, you get to see more of Vieira. But I think he's a very influential player. The way he plays, he definitely suits Arsenal away. However, it just came in a stumbling block where everybody playing really well. And you have to, as a player, just have to sometimes take it to the chin, really.
A lot of Arsenal fans want Xhaka dropped for him.
I think Xhaka's improved though, blood. I think like the last yesterday he was mustard, bro.
Yeah.
Leicester solid as well, blood. Done his job. Villa second half a lot better. So for that reason, I think Trossard coming in has helped a lot of players up their game. I'm not gonna lie. I think Xhaka's level's gone up. I think Martinelli's back again. I think it really has done. I think that was like we needed a little fire. We needed something to start us up, lad. It was a bit stalling. And then that gave it a boom. You get me?
I think if Arsenal has a fully fit squad, the only rotation I can see will be Martinelli for Trossard. And then you put Gabriel Jesus up front. That's the only change I can see him make. It's almost like it's like a like for like. It is. Really. Unless they find somebody that can replace Saka on his position, or Emil Smith coming in for Saka, that's probably the other position where you feel like, okay, they need to invest in a summer.
I didn't even
so it's a like for like for me. But at this present moment, you keep the front three how it is. Maybe
how close is Jesus?
Jesus is training, bro. He's training, bro.
He's training.
He could play this.
Yeah, bro. He can play, blood. Like, but Arteta's just taking his time. And take your time, bro. We're good, blood. Yo, don't rush that, bro. We're good. Trust off doing the damn thing. We're nice, blood. I don't want no. I don't want no come back and he's pulled something because we rushed him. Nah, blood. We've done so well to get to this point. Missing Partey for that little 5-6 game period. Missing Jesus for this whole period since coming back after the World Cup. I do not want to rush nothing, blood, yeah? You don't, if it's not broken, you don't fix it, blood. Right now, the thing is working, bro. You get me? Fab said 4-0. I'm saying 3-0. I think it'll be 3-0 again, same as when we went down to the Vitality on that lovely August summer day. Zaza, you normally come with the maddest predictions, blood. What you got for me this week?
I think, bro, with the way we're moving that front line, I'm gonna one up Fab. I think 5.
5.
That front line, bro. We are. You know, when someone's dancing and there's WD-40 in them joints and it's really moving like that. That's how that front line is. That's how that front line is operating, man. And it's. I think it'll be a lot for Bournemouth. It'll be a lot for Bournemouth to keep track of the interchanging and all.
Man City taking on Newcastle. Now,
this should be good.
Can Newcastle do us a favour? Will they be able to bounce back after that, let's say, disappointing performance against United in the Carabao Cup? They face the other Manchester side at the Etihad. I don't think Nick Pope's available as well, blood. Or is he available? Because
it was a straight red, so it's 3.
Yeah, 3 games.
What? So was the final was the first game? It was the final was the first game, right?
Yeah. It's gone out for 2 more games.
So City and then one more. Exactly. So Lloris
Karius.
Karius.
No, wouldn't the United? The
Bradford can play.
He
was cup time against obviously he played for United in the League Cup. So the Bradford.
You know what?
I
think Pep, he knows that he can't underestimate Newcastle. He knows that, he will probably play the best starting level he's got available. I will not be surprised if Kyle Walker play just to mark St. Maximus on his position. Callum Wilson, I can see him play. I can see him play, but I think Pep won't take a chance. He will name the best team. I don't think the team that played FA Cup will be the team that played on Saturday, because he knows how much that 3 point will mean to them. Because if they drop a point against Man City, against Newcastle, that's a big L.
Because City have to look at it like they have to look at it like we're gonna win. They have to look at it like Arsenal are gonna win. They got a whole game. Bournemouth, they're gonna win. We have to win. or we're we're
City
6 or 8 behind.
City need to win.
Yeah.
It's not even like a draw. A draw.
I was
is
going
not good
to
enough.
ask you that question. Are City at that point where they have to win now? There's no draw.
Right now,
It's just
right now, a draw is not good enough. We win every game for City and United. We win. A draw, you can just, you know what? Thank you, Arsenal. We show the best for the next 14 games. That's it. Because you're not catching them.
Predictions? I'm going 3-1 City, you know. I'm going 3-1 City.
Newcastle. Wait, this is at St. James's or?
Nah, Etihad.
Nah, you know what, yeah?
Etihad.
I've seen City against Brentford when they lost.
Yeah, Tony had them on absolute ropes, blood.
And also...
And even
City,
the Barnett brother, the far shoot.
Yeah. That Congolese brother there.
Yes.
Yeah, he's on one as well.
What's his name? Wisa?
Yeah.
Wisa, yes.
He's on smoke, blood.
He
was
wants
doing bare Kizomba on the wing, blood. I was like, Ross. Yo, blood.
Nah, I mean... And what with Newcastle, they're good at set pieces because all their back four is 6'3", 6'4".
The Giants,
Dan Burn, Botman,
You know, Botman and you know, you've got a big Chris Wood. No, who's that brother from the boat from Brighton?
Fabian Shaw.
But
Dan Burn.
Yeah,
the left back.
He's a bit, yeah.
He's like 6'7" or something, blood.
I feel like set pieces were probably one of the way that Newcastle score. You know, I'll go draw.
Draw.
Yeah.
At the Etihad. Wow, that's a bold one.
Etihad don't carry that threat anymore. It doesn't have that threat it used to have anymore. It doesn't.
I think City will pull through.
Okay. We're here and we'll see each other next week, bro.
I hope it's a draw, blood. Trust me.
I think it's the draw. The draw is written all over it because I just feel like Newcastle, they'll feel like
because remember, Newcastle will go there. Remember how Newcastle played at the Emirates? They'll go there and do a low block, blood. City got to break them down. You know, I'm not even going with 3-1. I'm going 1-1. Now that I thought about it, because they're going to play a low block.
You know what? Yeah, I'll be very surprised if he start with set maximum. You know what he do? He won't start.
He play Joe Willock.
He will bring him on.
Yeah,
he will bring him on.
He'll put Willock on him and flood the midfield.
Yeah, and then when he brings set maximum, you know when set maximum comes on, everybody has to be alert.
Yep.
Always, everyone has to be on one.
Yep.
Yeah, he's electrifying.
And you know, sex maximum with Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker don't like that kind of that man there. Nah. No City defender don't like St. Maximum because he comes with purpose, bro. Yeah. He's coming with you, say, brother, what you got for me?
Yeah, you're working today, blood.
Direct, straight at you.
I'm telling you, man. Chelsea.
I can see a draw.
Chelsea Leeds. This one's gonna kick off the pitch, blood. I'll tell you that for free, fam. I'm going for a Leeds win. Leeds 1-0. Chelsea are in the mud.
Can you imagine? Bruv? Can you imagine leave London? Yeah, but boy,
bro, because Fabs knows, blood. If Leeds win, it's going off. It's aye. Kings Road, it's gonna get lock off, blood. The man there's gonna run riot. Them Yorkshire man there, blood.
The police must be on overtime on Saturday, boy.
Them Dingles, blood. Don't play with them man there, you know. The Dingles are coming down, blood. I don't fuck about. I'm actually going Leeds 1-0 because Chelsea, Potter just looks broken. The players don't look like they're playing for him. He don't want to play a striker. He's bringing on Bummy Mount when he's got Aubameyang just sitting there. Thiago Silva's out with an Achilles injury. They don't win when he's in. They lose every game when he's injured. It's got Leeds 1-0.
They lost against Southampton.
They lost against bottom of the table Southampton.
Southampton. So I think Leeds will go there with a mentality. Say, you know what? Javi Garcia say, you know what? We just look at the Southampton video and just say we'll go with that. And it's not like Chelsea, they've not clicked. They're not like he's playing fluid football, so there's nothing to fear when they go to Chelsea now.
So he's gonna make it to the end of the season, right, Potter?
Yeah. It's because I think if they sack him, they got to pay him like 20 mil or something, blood.
But at what point Chelsea fans, like at what point do you as fans now
Chelsea fans want him out.
When is there
Chelsea man want him out. The Potter out thing is in full effect. That's in full effect.
When we wanted Wenger out.
Yeah.
When we wanted Wenger, you're right there. When we wanted Wenger out.
You were the advocate for Arsenal, bro.
Yeah. People did something. I'm not seeing that from Chelsea fans.
Because
you were
That's
the
what I'm saying.
advocate for
There's no
Arsenal,
pressure
bro.
from the fans.
I tell you, I don't know. You know what it is, yeah? I don't. I'll be. You know what? Yeah, see, you're laughing at it. You think this is fair. You're funny. Yeah. The madman with the banners. Yeah, hello, hi, that's me. Yeah. Wenger out, all of that. Blood. You see me, yeah? You know what it is to me.
You know what? I would love to see if Arsenal one day to sit down and have a conversation, man. I swear to God.
You can pattern it, blood. What do you mean? You pattern it, blood.
My friend, what's the problem with me? Huh?
I'll be like, listen, I'll be like, bro, like you was my cool uncle my whole life, blood. But then you turn into the drunk uncle that just wouldn't leave the party. You understand? Man, I like, well, yo, I've ordered you like 25 Ubers, blood. You've cancelled all of them, bro. Just leave the vicinity, blood. Like.
You went ham on Arsenal, bro. Like,
now, do you know what it is? Yeah? Do you know what it was? It was one of the hardest things I've done in my life because he made everything good in my footballing life as a fan.
Yeah. So
for me, it was like I had to look at the bigger picture. I had to take the sentimental value out of it, and think of it as this man. I was an Arsenal fan before this man would manage our club. I will support Arsenal after he leaves this club. So the constant is Arsenal, 1886, not 1996. You know that. You know the quote. You know, blood. Arsenal FC, not Arsenal FC. I start bringing out old school troops on these man, blood, yeah? But what I say is this, I don't think a lot of these, blood, there's only a couple fan bases that I think that are like our fan base that will pull out banners, protest, and move mad with it. I don't think Chelsea did it with the Super League. But I can't see them.
Oh,
yeah. But everyone.
That was everyone.
Exactly. Everyone. I can't see them moving the way we move. And we're fighting our own fans and them thing there. Like, it's crazy. Yeah. We're chipping in for planes, and the planes costing 10 bags. Everyone's chipping in £100. Like, we would like.
Bro,
I think, and I'll say this as well. I think the Arsenal fan base is a passionate fan base, blood. I think we care a bit too much for the club. I think we take it a bit too seriously, where it will affect my love life. It will affect my personal life.
Man, ain't nobody coming. Nah.
No, like obviously, the job's still getting done, but right now, like the wife's loving life right now. Man's buying her everything, taking her everywhere. When Arsenal ain't,
I see you, bro. I see you. Hey, listen, Trip, man. You know what? Yeah, you deserve it. You know? So you've been out there. You've been putting your work in. So. Don't feel hard yourself. If the missus deserve it, you deserve it, man. So don't be hard on yourself on that part.
No, I appreciate that.
I'm saying,
man. You get me, like. But
I see you've been putting in the work for years, man. So certain man can't come in and try to chuck one or two in your face. Now you put in the work, and you set a blueprint for so many brothers now. So yeah, man.
You're gonna make me cry, blood.
You know,
because people don't really big up, man. You get me? So when I hear that, like. It's touching still. Like I'm the rebel of YouTube. I'm like Wiley in the gram game, bro. Like man know that, like, man know man's top of the food chain with the kingdom, but because of the way I am, you'll try and blackball me, you'll try and blacklist me, you'll try and dampen what man achieved.
As I always said to Rob, I said this man you got, bro. He brings numbers, like it or not. That's fact, bro. Man bring numbers into you, like numbers. So. People can't talk bad of you, man. You have to hold yourself up accountable because you've done well. You put in so many people on the map. You and Robbie and then you deserve a lot of credit, man. So if Mrs. deserve the treatment, give her what she want, man.
Nah, I appreciate that, man. Real shit, blood.
So,
but real talk, like that's what it is, though. I don't think they have like I don't think these men are mad like man as well, bro. Like, get me the environment, man's like, man, what? Shut up, man. Man, then pull up the thing, blood. What do you mean, bro? Yo, camera, when I out, blood. Look at it on the camera, bro. Sky Sports, yo, get this thing, blood. Like, yeah, we were different with it, but I'm not gonna lie, blood. Like, we were different with it, bro. Like, it got to the point where we would wrap the banner around our body because they were checking our bags. Like Arsenal stewards would like we'd have a designated lane for us to go in so they can search, man, and like, what's in your bag? You got any banners? You got any things in there?
Is that like for you to go to the Emirates?
When we did Emirates and away games, Wenger out times, because they would go on Twitter and see that we're planning protests. Who's gonna bring the banner? So then they check our socials. Wow. So then when we go to the game,
you guys carrying a much weight, yeah?
Bro, they were onto man differently, bro. Like onto man differently. Like it was crazy, blood. Like blood. It was mad. It was mad. I remember the Liverpool away, we lost 3-1, 2017, yeah. He didn't start Alexis. He benched Alexis and started fucking Welbeck, blood, yeah? We all went mad. Man went mad, yeah? Got to Anfield at 4:30. Team lineup come out. I lost my shit. One of the lads had the banner on him, yeah? On his person. I said, nah, give it to me. I'm pulling out the banner today, bro. I put it, man, then wrapped it round me. When man's gone to go to this thing now to get it in, they've patted me down. They're like, yo, what's that? The guy's like, unzip your jacket. Unzip my jacket. He's like, what's under your t-shirt? I says, my vest, bro. They're like, pull up your shirt. I said, pull up what, blood? And then they can see like it's red in it. They're like, what, you got a red vest on, yeah? Your vest comes to here. They're like, bro, you're not coming in. They're like, you're not coming in. What are you wearing? I was like, all right, it's the banner, innit? Like, they're like, you're not coming in with the banner. They take the banner off us, bro. Like, they wouldn't let us. Wow. Like, they were trying to control, man, bro. That's why we got so mad. We started getting planes and shit. It was literally us against Arsenal officials. Like, they had man's pictures on like fucking pieces of paper. This man. It was crazy, bro. It was mad. Like, even the police come up to us. Don't be putting out no banner today, Troopz. I'm like, what? Whoa, bro. Hey, whoa.
What? The Feds knew your name as well?
Feds no, man, bro. Feds see, man. You're all right, Troopz. Where's Robbie? I'm like, whoa, blood. I'm like, whoa.
Is it like that, yeah?
Bro, Feds come up to me, ask me for pictures. I'm like, what? I'm like, you want a picture? I'm like, yo, me and you.
Troop, you're moving like Dodos out here, you know?
Yo.
I'm moving like Dodos.
Free Dodos, you understand? Like, free Dodos. What you mean? Free my dog,
Wait, he's in New York, right?
Yeah, man. They have to send the Yankee boy them because, yo, the man was moving wicked. I remember my uncle phoned me and he's like, yo, the boy still in the catch. I said, Ross.
And then
I said, the foreign man. I said, Bomba. Now they're going to catch him, blood. Hey. Trust me, blood. No, but quick prediction for the Leeds one, man, then, before we move quick. I'm saying Chelsea. I said Leeds.
I said draw.
Zah?
I think Chelsea will win it.
Okay.
Villa Palace. Emery against Vieira.
Ooh, Vieira. Wow.
I don't know, blood.
Villa Palace. I'll be watching.
They got a good win last weekend, Villa, away at Everton. Much needed win.
Yeah. I said Villa a win.
Yeah, I'd go Villa still because Palace's form this year has been a bit
It's iffy, hit and miss.
Yeah. They're starting Sambi.
Sambi's looking all right, I can't lie. Yeah. I will say that as well, bro. But obviously he's found his level, you get me. Brighton taking on West Ham. This should be a decent
Brighton to win.
Yeah.
Brighton, yeah.
Matoma's on absolute smoke, blood.
Brighton to win.
Wolves, Tottenham. Tottenham travelling to Wolverhampton. Wolves obviously knocked out of the cup.
I'll say Wolves. I would say Wolves to win.
So would I.
Yeah.
They've looked much better with their new manager.
New manager, yeah.
Neves is looking more better.
Organised.
Yeah, that's the word. Very organised.
Tottenham are just very deflated at the moment.
Yeah. Long may it continue, blood. Big. Yeah, what do you mean? Big relegation battle. This is a big. It's a 6-pointer, as we would say.
Yeah.
Southampton, Leicester.
Leicester to win.
Leicester.
I'm with you, lot. 3-1 Leicester. Another.
I think Southampton dead and buried.
Yeah, they're dead.
After yesterday's game, they're dead.
They're finished, blood. Another big relegation game. Nottingham Forest taking on Everton. Now, Forest at home.
Ooh.
Forest at home are a different animal. Different animal.
James White.
Forest away are piss poor. But at home, the fans get behind them. Brennan, Gibbs White.
Yeah.
Neves has gone in there and doing very well. Yeah, I'm with Forest as well, blood.
Forest to win.
I think it's going to be a draw.
You think Dyche will get a point?
Yeah, I think so.
Liverpool, Man United. Now, Fabs has already said that he thinks United will go out there and win, but by how many?
2-0.
2-0.
Yeah.
Ross.
Should clip this, man. I beg you.
I ain't gonna clip it, blood. They go clip it. I ain't gonna do shit. They're in the comments like,
I'll message you.
Yeah?
I'll message you. What's it called? 4:30, about 6:30 on Sunday. There.
Yeah, I think it's 4:30 kickoff still.
Yeah, 4:30. 6:30 on Sunday, like, brother. What did I tell you? Because that Liverpool team is knackered, man. They're knackered.
You don't think they'll get up for the United game? Like it's United.
Bruv, the person that you
I mean,
need to target,
they beat City when City went to Anfield. I know they got slapped up by Madrid, but Madrid's a different beast.
The person that you need to target is Liverpool midfield, and the other person you need to target is just Trent. That's it, bro. Yeah. Trent don't do one if you want. And Trent against Marcus Rashford, you know, Trent don't want that kind of talk.
Trent's got PTSD from 2017 when he first come on the scene, blood.
Yeah, that first game, he got baptized that game. Remember that game at Old Trafford?
He literally got dipped in holy water, blood.
Yeah, it was mad. You know, you put Weghorst up front and Marcus on the left on Trent, keep Trent relaxed. And that's it. It's on. And that midfield, can't keep up with Man United midfield. Let's go. Name by name.
Do you know what? Yeah. Now,
that Man United. You're thinking about it. Like,
you win the
midfield.
Midfield's where you win your games, and the Man United midfield is gonna nyam.
Casemiro.
Oh my god, it's gonna nyam them.
So you got
Casemiro alone.
Casemiro
will neutralize all three of the Liverpool guys.
And you got Bruno. And Bruno just got on a freelancers right
Real
now.
talk.
And
He's on
Casemiro,
a mad
who's
thing.
just Casemiro just making Casemiro in there. You got Fred who's just on one, bruv. Fred looked like he just been living on a tree, bruv. So you know what? Time to come down the tree and show you what they
He's actually playing like the song they sing about him, blood, about Fred tearing you apart or something, blood. He's actually playing like that. Because
before that was his twin brother. Now like
it's like Xhaka.
Yeah.
It's a role reversal.
Like anything like Fred is the goal that he's scoring, you're thinking he's passing the ball at the back of the, he's not even shooting, he's actually passing the ball at the back of the net. You're like, raw, Fred. Okay, I see you, my guy. I said Liverpool can't cope. That's why he didn't play. That's why he did not play Jordan Henderson yesterday. He didn't.
Yeah, because he's got no legs.
Because that man can't play every 2 days. They don't have it like that. They don't have the leg like that. You know what? If you don't want Fred, take Fred. Pull Sabista on. He's another baller, bro.
And he's got an engine and a half, blood.
Engine
and a half, blood. That man, you just tie him up like a road runner. Go. He's gone, blood.
And they will run for fun.
Yeah. You know what? He's put. I ain't gonna lie, so he's pushed me to a 1-0 United win.
When you start thinking about it,
because I'm thinking
consider the matchups.
I'm looking at it as like Anfield, walk on, all that shit, blood. But that ain't doing nothing for blood right now, blood. That ain't doing nothing. But there's no fear factor there now, blood.
They sang that song before Real Madrid.
And literally,
they did all of that.
You know the worst thing is, Madrid scored.
They did all that.
You know the worst thing is, Madrid beat them 5-2, yeah? But you do know Madrid scored 5 without replying. Because it was 2-0. And then they scored 5 without replying at their own ground, blood. They were doing olays in the 60th minute.
60th minute, yeah. So Madrid are capable of saying, you know what? I said, with Liverpool, if Liverpool got 1-0 down, you can start feel it already. Just
the fans will turn as well because it's Man United.
They'll turn.
The fans will turn.
It's Man United.
Fucking work, fucking run, you bastard. He's fucking Rashford.
I feel like United is a game for United. Seriously, it's there for them to lose.
Yeah, facts.
It's United. Tactically, they just look a better team, better squad. Darwin Núñez, Darwin in there. That's what you can say about that brother right now, boy.
So?
I don't know what kind of scouting report that they got on that brand.
Hey, so give me a prediction.
How can you hype a man that much? Yeah, you watch him play, thinking, bruv.
You don't think he's improved over? You don't think he's improved over recent weeks?
Troop, don't do that, bro.
Nah, please don't do it.
Don't do that. Bro, don't do that. Don't do that.
He's on to him. So you don't rate him at all?
You take money off the team, you put that. Who carries more threat? Who carries more threat? Mane or Núñez? Who carries more threat? Sadio, Mane or Núñez?
Mane all day.
Okay, if I was an Arsenal fan, yeah, if you had a choice to buy Sadio, Mane or Núñez, who would you buy?
Mane. I rate Mane highly, bro. I rate him very highly.
Whoever's making a decision to get Mane out of the team, yeah, need to get fired, bruv. Because you need to say, bruv, what were you thinking?
Since he's gone, they've literally...
They're done. They're done out here, bruv. You have to be realistic. Sadio Mane he's a problem child. You don't want that kind of brother. Because you don't know when that man is stopping. You don't know when he's chopping. So for Liverpool to say, you know what, we don't need to give him that extra money. Wow. You pay the price for it. You know what Sadio bring to the team, yeah? Defensively, he's a workaholic. And he's a good finisher. So, and he's unpredictable to play against. You get rid of him. You know, when Bayern saw Sadio Mane for sale, I said, let's get in touch with him. Let's see what we can get out of it. Get it done ASAP. So, you know, it's a big loss for Liverpool. I think every Liverpool fan will agree that he's a big, big loss for Liverpool. But I just feel like that Gakpo brother should have never went to Liverpool, bruv.
Don't rate him as well.
Gakpo is a Man United player, full on, bruv. Troop, say you want to say Gakpo is a Man United player, bruv. He's a Ten Hag player. Just look at the left back. Just look at that left back that what they bought from Ajax, from Holland.
Malacia.
You can see Trent. He saw him say, if I go to Man United, when I send you an email, just say, I'm coming to this way. Obviously, Van Dijk got on the phone and said, brother, don't go to this side, come to this side. I mean, make a choice. But you know, if this man was a Man United, he would be slapping goals left and center. He's not a Ten Hag player. He's not a what's it called? A young player where he's press. The man don't do like that. He's not.
He don't really have that in his game.
No, that's what happened. He's a good finisher, but I just feel like if you were playing with Man United, they'd be an even much better player.
Even that, the finishing, I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
I get that.
Can you imagine him and watch for that front?
He was on smoke at PSV, you know. Even in the World Cup, he was doing well, blood. He binged us all.
He's a proper ball.
He put us in a spliff.
Yeah.
His move was dangerous.
He spliff man in flipping Eindhoven, bro.
So for me, I was like, you know, obviously when you're bridging corner and say with the dream in it, you have to go your bridging.
It's one of them ones.
Boy. Yeah.
It's kind of like Mikel was going United, and then SCM was like, my brother. You do not want to go there, my brother. My brother. Hey, my brother. Come over here, my brother.
Jersey already.
Hey, we have Makaleli. We have the whole. We have Solomon Kalou. We have the whole of Africa here. Why are you going up there? You will be there by yourself. They won't even know Africans up there. Who's up there, bro? Ronaldo and them man there.
Why you do us like that, man? Why you do us like that, man?
It's true. It's true, blood.
Don't do us like that, man. Don't do us like that, man. It's not that serious, man. Don't do that, man.
And then the final game of the weekend is Monday Night Football. London Derby. This should be a fantastic game under the lights.
Is that playing?
Brentford Fulham. West London Derby as well, blood. That's a proper derby, bro. Like, this is gonna.
We got similar stadium, similar type of play style-ish. I see a draw, you know.
I see a Desmond 2-2.
Is it Alvan suspended for that game?
Nah, he's good.
He's not.
I think he's
he'll get so much abuse.
Nah, but he's been getting it.
And that's
because I went to the Brentford game at the Emirates, and he was getting it, bro. But he just played through it. He fucking scored.
Wow.
Yeah, true.
I think he's got the mentality to be able to withstand it.
To carry through.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think that I personally think that he's like a Vardy. You cuss him, and it's bad for you.
It fires him up.
It's bad for you. Like I remember back in the day, Vardy would be away at Leicester, and he'll come in front of the away end, and straight away we're like, Jamie Vardy, your wife is a grass. 5 minutes later, boom, goal. Bam. And then the man's running right in front of us like this. And then I'm like, bruh, it's you understand? I think Ivan has that about him as well, where you cuss him, he's gonna binge your Clark blood and then do the what go on, brother? Yeah. Bet on that blood. Yeah. Bet on that accumulator blood. Yeah. Understand? Real talk, bro.
Bet on that.
I go for Brentford though.
Bet on that. Yeah, I'm with you. Brentford.
They're at home.
I mean, if Mitrovic is back again,
he is. He scored for Fulham last night.
Ooh.
But it was disallowed.
I say a draw. I'll go for a draw. Yeah.
Zaza. Brentford win. Yes, sir.
And that's it, people. Episode 210 wrapped up like a Zubi blood. Big
True. Let me just give a shout out, bro.
What do you mean?
I've got
Bro,
YouTube
listen.
in it, so boy. Here we go. Troopz, you just do the thing in it. You just take over there and just run with it. Go on. Let me hear you. Go on. You run it.
Nah, do your thing, blood.
Nah, listen, I go on YouTube channel. I do like a little bit of football stuff. So come across and give me the follow and the sub and all of that kind of stuff. So we do have a discussion. I don't do it as big as Troopz, but I'm getting there slowly and surely.
What do you mean, blood? This is the man, the myth, the legend, blood. The description. Get me? You lot know. Link in the description. Make sure
It's gonna be in the
you subscribe to the broski. You get me? Fab. More love, blood. You get me, man?
So now, Troopz, I appreciate that, my guy, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for having me across, man. So anytime you want to chop it up, you know you can always catch me up in it. We'll always have discussion, man.
And likewise, bro, you get me? Me and Zaza, you want us to pull up, blood? We'll pull up,
man,
bro. You get me?
I'm sure we could do one live where we could just roast people, 1 or 2 people. And
Yeah. We just have to just chop it like it's hot, blood. You get me? You know the vibe already.
Yeah,
It was an honor, Fabrice.
Hey,
As I
my
said,
man,
big fan growing up, man.
Nice to meet you, my guy, man.
Absolute honor, man.
I appreciate that, man. Pleased to meet you, my guy.
I told you I had a surprise for you, innit, Zaz?
Nice. Oh yeah, I was not expecting this. I really was not at all. I was so I'm on my cell phone. When you popped up initially, I just could not believe.
I saw your face. You was like, "Oh my god, that's
Fab." I was like, "Wait, what?" I'm like, "All right, I was like, wait, be cool."
I appreciate that.
Bro,
Troopz,
you have no idea, man. I used to watch you, Hayland, all that.
Oh wow,
Because
wow.
Zar, he will watch the Hayland kids. He even gives me a couple man
Seriously?
like, yeah, blood.
Yeah.
Different with it, bro. He's
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, man. Thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate that.
It's such an honor, man.
Zar,
Appreciate that, man.
you know the vibe, blood. You get me? Enjoy
Yes, sir.
your storm chasing. Don't get nicked. You understand? Because remember, you're the only black man in that gang, blood. So be careful, yeah? You understand? Be careful, blood. You get
And
me?
where we're going tonight too. Where we're going tonight is we're going to Alabama. So you know those ends. You know how they operate in those ends.
Yo, make sure you're strapped up, blood. You understand? We'll just leave it there, blood. You get me? But like I say, at the end of every episode, blood, stay safe and wash them fucking hands, blood.